Hello! Welcome on in. Any VOD watchers, anybody, we're here. It's time. Nugget! How are we? How are we? I will say I would have started stream earlier if I wouldn't have yapped in the Discord, but I felt like I needed to nap. I felt like I needed a yap in the Discord. How we doing? How are we? I'm tired. I had long job day. Long job day. But we're here! I'm sad I didn't stream yesterday. Dude, I'm also surprised nobody commented about it in Discord. Hello, Alan Unga. I'm surprised nobody did a no like native stream or anything like that. But like I said on the YouTube post, I got home pretty late and then I ate food and then Cleo was looking at me and she was on my bed. She was right next to me as I was eating dinner. And then when I went to my room, she got on my bed. So I was like, I can just lay down for a couple minutes. And then I fell asleep. So that's what happened yesterday. But today was another long day. I literally got home probably about, at this point, about 40 minutes ago. I ate some food and then I yapped on the Discord and now we're here. So yeah. Overall, like, it was a good day for what work could be, because I got to be as social as possible. But doing pretty awesome. Dude, I did lots of art. Let's go. Or is any of it gonna go into the Discord? But how we doing, everybody else as well? I think I only asked Nugget that technically, but I said hello to Alan. Hopefully we're all doing well. It's almost Friday. That's the good part. I'm excited. Tomorrow is Friday. I might be going to the casino Saturday, so that's one closer to the casino. Please don't be drunk. I'm not drunk, but I have a drink next to me. I just worked 12 hours. I got a shot of whiskey with a ginger beer. Let a brother take an edge off, man. Just let me take the edge off. What's so wrong about taking the edge off, man? Sometimes you need it after a hard... Especially this week, bro. This week has been so busy for me. It's terrible. No, Luma, I read. I'm sorry. I read. And then I saw... Literally, I only read Shuppet's thing because you said something. Also, hello, Hordo. Me seeing horrors beyond my comprehension. I don't get it, you know, and sometimes it'd be like that, but what's the point is the question. Spleefy, holy jump scare, don't use words like that so blatantly. What did I say? Job? Did I say work? Don't worry, I was replying to Nugget. Oh, okay, I was about to say I was so sad, and I was so sad. Last night everyone had a fun until no so fun time, then everything went quiet. What does that mean? What does that mean? And I'm just confused. I'm antisocial. My job is me hiding in the lab cleaning stuff. Dude, I need people to be at my job or else I'm sad. If I don't have people at... Oh, I'm sorry, Sleepy. I did it again. It's actually funny. If you guys saw the Discord notification, I censored work. I was like, you know what? This is pretty funny. Yeah, you know, I have a joke from time to two. For a shift, don't do it, you're addicted, please sleep. What do you mean? I didn't stream yesterday. And I would not be going to... I got 10 whole hours. I appreciate you caring for my health. But I got 10 whole hours of sleep yesterday. That is insane for me. Dude, I still felt slightly tired at work, but I was just like, holy moly, I was able to sleep because I didn't stream yesterday. So we're chilling. We're absolutely chilling. What is MLP? I don't understand. And I don't understand. So yeah, I got my own style. I currently have... Oh, no, I understand. And now I understand. I remember now. No, see, I said it was awesome. I mean, I'm not into it like that, but that's awesome. Like, you know, it's... What you made was, like, actually epic. No, I got... Yes, yeah, listen. It took me a second. You know, we all got our stuff that we're into. And it'd be like that. Oh, no, dude, I keep doing this. Ah, so sad. So sad. Well, hopefully everybody in chat has been doing good along the lines of I think I read everything. Hello to somebody if I didn't I think I specifically said hello to everybody at this point. But I'm ready to get this Totodile. Oh, hold on. Yeah, and that's exactly why. I'm ready to get this Totodile, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Although, I don't know. I mean, I'm ready for ZA to come out because that's what I'll be playing with my Switch. But I still gotta beat Donkey Kong. I've just not had too much time. Because I kind of just want to do it on some like random Tuesday or Thursday. So that way I can stream it but have it not be on a regular Pokemon day. But I just be tired, and then I also don't be sleeping because I can't be sleeping, so it's terrible. Flare, I thought, didn't I? I thought I. Are you sure, or am I just thinking of saying thank you for the meme? The wind meme was awesome and funny. The wind meme was so awesome and funny, and I loved it. What's this guy's shiny look like? This is a top tier. If you've not seen a top tier Gen 5 Mon, by the way, this is a top tier Gen 5 Mon, by the way. By the way, if I just gotta remind the people of that. Scrafty is a boss, bro. I love this Mon. It was like the only actual shiny that's on the map right now, other than like Piplup, that I was like, oh, this is actually worth shiny hunting. Sad it's not Scrafty, and or sad it's not Scraggy, and it's, wait, no, am I, yeah, oh, yeah, I was gonna say, I was gaslighting myself that I said it wrong, that I flipped the evolutions. But sad it's not Scraggy, but, you know, I will take it. Also, Alan, I don't know if I finished talking to you, but it's like working with people in person just gives me so much, like, motivation. I don't know how to describe it. I've worked in person and having to work as a team for so long being at a restaurant. So it's just like what I'm used to. Also, I'm like stimming by moving in my chair. Apples went a bit too far. Wait, what? Green bean. Wait, is it looks green? Oh, and now I'm sad. I don't like green shinies. And I hate green shinies. Wait, please don't tell me that's responding. Please don't tell me it's green. You're kidding, right? Oh, no, okay, what is green? Okay, never mind. And now I'm confused. You been skilled at something and been too humble that you think you made yourself think you were average, then something happened and your brain glitched before realizing I did that? Probably not, because I'm not that accomplished. But I mean, like, listen, I've done things and I'm like, how the hell did I do that? You know what I mean? But I'm just like, I just kind of got lucky, you know what I mean? It's never, I mean, maybe some things, but I don't think. Dude, it's gonna sound so sad, but I feel like I'm more or less just like, maybe above average on the things that I feel like I'm good at, and that's about it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Is that, not in a bad way though, like, that's chill, you know what I mean? At least I'm not subpar at the things I like. I would think. But that'd be pretty awesome. Who knows? Bread deniers be like, pal, Dan, sandwiches are so normal. I mean, you don't have to have the top on, so they're like half right, no? I guess that would just be a sandwich denier, because at that point it's not a sandwich, but it's more like, what would you call that? A sandwich without the top bun? It's like, my brain wants to say toast, but that's not right. But you know what I mean? When normally you have like toast, and it like avocado toast, but it's just like a singular piece of bread. I guess you would still call it bread. And now I'm sad. But the sandwich deniers. I mean, I don't know. It's only, you can't make a sandwich out of one piece of bread. That's not a sandwich. At that point, it would be more like a hot dog if you fold it. You know what I'm saying? I guess technically, I don't know, because I would consider a hot dog a sandwich, and now I'm confused. A sandwich with that top bun is a taco? Okay, and that does make sense. Maybe we could call it a taco, but to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To me, it's got like, I don't know, man. It depends on the insides, because at that point it's just like a hot dog. But then I say a hot dog is like a sandwich, because think about Subway. It's one piece of bread cut in half, but they don't cut all the way through. It's still connected. It's basically just like a giant hot dog. Dude. Dude, this is making... Dude, see, this is high tier thinking right there. You know what I mean? That's some big brain stuff. Talking about, you know what I'm saying? Those are the questions the world isn't asking that they need to be asking. And only in this chat would you find that. I'm just saying. Because of how massive our brains are. Everybody, including me, of course. Luma, I still don't know if I trust. I don't like green shinies. I mean, I should trust, but literally, like, I'm almost fine with... I hate shinies that are the same, and then shinies that are green. But I will trust, as long as it's not like that ugly, you know, like Ursaring green. That's what I hate a lot. Like Ursaring, I think Tauros is green, right? I hate Tauros is shiny. Absolutely terrible. I would say technically it's just an open-ended sandwich. But I don't know, man. I mean, like, I feel like that's still... Oh, you say, or was that in response to Taco, or... Listen. A hot dog, a sandwich. That's my final take. Final take, I'm sticking to it. Do these guys run at me? Please don't run at me. Please stop. Oh, okay. And he's inside of me. And now they are both inside of me. Let's go. That's awesome. PLZA DLC? What? What? Puke yellow green isn't, but a good green can work. That's true. I mean, I can't deny the facts. These are facts that could be true. You know what I mean? I personally cannot think of a single good green shiny off the dome. No siree, no pink shiny, or not, my bad, not pink. No green shiny off the dome, unfortunately. I hate Espeon shiny. I hate Espeon shiny. It's still too much for me. I mean, I don't hate Hoppip. Your days are numbered, Spleefy, but what if I said, I like Umbreon's the best. Well, technically, my bad. I like Sylveon's the best. It's just awesome. And then Umbreon is like tied, though. It's like, I don't know, man. It feels like the only correct answer to the best evolution is Umbreon. Like, just objectively. It is just fantastic. And then I would say I like Umbreon the best after that. But dude, Espeon shiny just... I mean, I will say, it's better than Jolteon's. It's better than Flareon's, because Flareon's isn't different, like, at all. And it's better than Glaceon and Leafeon, which also, like, isn't different at all. So, I mean, it's got that on it, at least. Shiny Scizor. Oh, Shiny Scizor as well. I didn't read that in the thing. I'm kind of indifferent about Hoppip. To me, it just looks... Like, I mean, I don't hate it, like I said, but it just looks, it's just like, I don't know, man. It just looks, I don't know, it looks unripe, you know what I mean? That's like the closest word I could think to it, like, because it makes me just think it's like a beet or something that should be pulled out of the ground. It looks like a vegetable that's still growing. I'm just like, dude, it should stay in there, turn pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, take your time. Take your time. I'd rather eat you when you're nice and tasty, not gonna make my stomach sick because you're not ripe yet. You know what I mean? Intentional, probably. I mean, it makes sense. You want to eat Hoppip? I mean, listen, I'm not saying I want to, but if there was one Pokemon that I had to survive, I mean, I would definitely consider Hoppip. You know what I mean? Well, don't think of it. Don't... Listen, we're talking about Pokemon Hoppip. I'm just saying, it would literally just be, like, I think of it as, like, a radish or whatever, and I like radishes. Whatever it is that's red. And that's just like, well, you know, I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Sunflora, dude? Roasting them seeds. Done. Absolutely cooked. I forgot I should be focusing on my eggs right now. Absolutely cooked. Are you kidding me? Are you some fresh sunflower seeds? Let's go. That's amazing. That's what you need to make Nugget, honestly. I do not hate Gengar's shiny when it's Mega or Gigantamax, but I hate it when it's normal, Alan, yes. I put shiny scratching in Discord, thank you, Flair. I got onto a tangent, so then I didn't answer anybody in chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like the same color as Hoppip. I don't hate it. It's not bad. I mean, I feel like I would have preferred if it was like a black cape or something, but I think that would have been kind of baller. Very cool. And then make him like red, dude. And invert his orange and red, dude. That would probably go crazy. If we get a shiny Tepig up here randomly, I am going to be low-key so upset. This is so stupid when there's a cow Pokemon and a... Oh my god! Let's go! Oh! Hey, that's a good green shiny right there. That's a good blue-green shiny right there. Oh my goodness. There he is. Well, hold on. Dude, this would be amazing if it was female. The odds? Okay, and it's a guy. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna... I know what I need to name him. Is this gonna fit? And he's such a big disappointment that the word doesn't even fit all the way. That's insane. Hold on. Wait, can I do a backspace? Wait, how do I do a backspace? Oh, there we go. And then I messed it up. And then I messed... You know what? You know what? I won't be that mean, I guess. That was the universe telling me not to name this Totodile disappointment because truly, if I can't name him right, who's the bigger disappointment? I can't argue that. Let's see here. All right. For those of you who are wondering, this did, if anybody noticed... It broke the 5th shiny curse, or the 5th egg curse, where the last 2 shinies we got were all on the 5th egg. I will say we are probably not going to hatch the rest tonight, but we're definitely going to continue hatching. So if we get another one, that'll go crazy. That'll go crazy. But that would put us at 739. That's amazing. All right, what are we naming them? 739 is crazy. You literally press B, Unk? Oh, that's insane. No, when I pressed B, it canceled it. Wait, I pressed X. Wait, I pressed X. Oh, I saw the X backwards and I pressed X. Listen. 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 That happens to the best of us, you know what I'm saying? Great googly moogly out of nowhere is crazy. Oh wait, for the shiny, never mind. That makes sense. That's crazy. Hey, W for all you guys being here for that. Dude, that was not even 20 minutes in yet? Holy. I kind of like the X. We could go X, I guess. It makes sense. The shiny, I've been trying to... I mean, listen. I'm a rare shiny hunter. Okay? I like the rare shinies, and we got 3 dudes. I mean, come on. It's tragic. It's tragic. But it's okay. It's okay. I guess we hatch the rest, and then I add the 5. And now we just continue. Dumbass? Wait a second. Okay. Alright, okay. We're talking about the Totodile, right? Right? You know, imagine the back-to-back there, though. Wait, imagine the back-to-back there, though. Ooh. Oh, dude, that would have been... I would have actually lost my mind. I'm not that lucky. I'm not that lucky. Although I will say the other two are incredibly under odds. So 739, not too bad. 739, not too bad. I can't even lie. I can't even lie. I'm really just like, oh, but what if we got one only like, I was like, only 2 more. Only maybe 3 more after. You never know. I mean, we easily could. At this point, oh wait, what? Okay. So apparently we would have been here a lot longer if I would have done the first box. Oh my goodness. Okay, we take those. I guess a lot longer till we got one, but you know what I mean. We would have gotten through it in the stream anyways. Holy moly. All right, guys. Now okay. Do we outbreak hunt? Like date skip and outbreak hunt the Kalos starters? I feel like I want to save those for just like ZA, like one of the first hunts in ZA. Although if they're post game, it might not wait till, or it might not be the first hunt, but. Because we're probably going to re-hunt them at some point in ZA as well. Like these starters. Who knows? They're locked to online play. No, I thought that was no. I thought that was just the, you know. The starters themselves? I mean, I'll be playing online. There ain't gonna be no worries about getting the starters themselves. Okay. Well, I think everybody had seen that, but we can't spoiler YouTube chat. The storms here are causing buffering, and I'm 5 seconds away from crashing out and destroying my room, and I'm so sorry. I had some rain today, but it wasn't too bad. Hopefully, you aren't in like a really bad area and you're safe, because storms can get crazy. That's for sure. Unless I'm misremembering, I think it was just the stones. And don't forget, potentially 14 more Mega Pokemon are going to be locked behind DLC. If all the stones they showed with the DLC trailer were only DLC. Just think about that. And yes, I'm going to pay for all of it, unfortunately. Because Nintendo wants money. Money. Big sad, man. Big sad. They don't make enough, okay? They don't make... I mean, can you blame them? They don't make enough, you know what I mean? Oh, dude. You really would think they would... I mean, hopefully ZA... I've seen a lot of disappointing stuff recently, I will say, on it. Like, one thing that I saw, which I hope is not real and is photoshopped... The corner of a building, the texture wasn't like measured correctly, and when the texture was applied, one side of the building had why did the rumble stopped? I thought it normally rumbled, and now I'm confused. Oh, there it is. One side of the building had like a column that would make sense, and then the other side didn't have the column and had like the middle of like a window and was like all cut off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm really hoping for the best, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good. No, please. I was so hoping they were photoshopped. I'm so sad. This is a sad day. I hope there's like a day 1 patch, but I mean, there probably will be a day 1 patch regardless, right? They do that literally. I mean, that's how everything works nowadays. So maybe... I'm definitely not just coping right now. Maybe it'll change. Excuse me. Black Cave... Yo? Sure. Do it. It'd be kind of cool. Where's my green Scrafty? So we required to chestnut and enemy attain Z about a couple of words. Okay, so it's just the stones. Well, I think that's verification for everybody. But I do not blame Spleefy for thinking they said both, because honestly, I can see him doing it. BDSP, Shaman, and Darkrai were both still only time-limited events, and they didn't work them in to the game itself. If you did not play the game when they did that event, you technically cannot legitimately get, like, the items, I think is all it is, for them. It's so stupid. They could have easily put them into the game. You technically, I think they patched out the Void Glitch, but if you don't update the game, you technically can shiny hunt them via the Void Glitch. I believe. Wait, I don't see it. Oh, now I see it. I was blind. Wait, and that's awesome. See, him being red with the black, dude, that would have been baller. That is very epic. That is, one could say, fire. There's no way we get, like, another shiny at all, honestly, tonight, at this point. How are we gonna make your shinies, Game Freak? No, they're gonna hire somebody who's gonna make a Gengar shiny. And then lock the good shiny part of it behind, like, a form of some form. You know? It's like, wait a second, let's include this in the paid DLC, and people can pay to get a better shiny. And they're like, holy shit, you're hired. Come on to the team. Welcome on. Welcome aboard. Here you go. It's so sad because so many Pokemon could just be so much cooler, but unfortunately they hate them for no reason. Oh, Oddish is another Pokemon I would eat, by the way. Just to clarify. It just popped up in my head, so I thought I should say it. I didn't want to seem like I was only a Hoppip hater, you know what I mean? And I love Oddish. Okay, I love Oddish. Oddish Gloom was on my team. Literally, like, all the way through almost the Elite Four in my Fire Red, well, technically just Fire Red playthroughs. Until I got all the legendary birds and I would have a full flying team. I think I've mentioned this before. But it was a day one, man. It was always there when I needed it. Especially in Blaine's gym. As a sacrifice. Okay, and I'm falling. They just make Silver Goldango. True. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goldango's one that is debatably worse than Gengar, because Gengar, I mean, if you put two side by side, you could definitely tell. I don't know if I would say that with Goldango. Granted, I've never put two side by side, but it legitimately, like, it does not look different, like, at all. It's an actual tragedy. Great stream, my connection. I'm sorry. Goodbye, Luma. I wish it got better, and now this is terrible. Oh, this is such a sad night now, chat. Storms be the worst, man. Hopefully, supposedly the internet that I got recently shouldn't be affected from storms like my old internet was, as much at least. So I'm hoping that's gonna be true. We haven't had a big storm in a while to test it, but then I've been told that in the winter I have a higher chance for my internet to go out because of the cold. So that's also just like, okay, well now that's not cool. So we'll see how that goes. Nice. Nice. And you know, and that's an awesome Totodile right there. Too bad he isn't shiny, though. Honestly, I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. Yeah, okay, well, and it's not even the fact that it's a Switch 2 game, because it also is on Switch 1. That is legitimately just the team being lazy. That is unfortunately all it is. It's just the team that's working on it. And it might not even be lazy, more or less rushed. You never know. Because I don't want to say the team is being lazy. It's probably more of the fact along the lines of they aren't given enough money as they should, and they don't get as much time as they should. And then I feel like they probably have so much creative, like they can only do so much to change in a game. You know, it's nothing like Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon Gale of Darkness. You know what I mean? It's not that experimental, and that wasn't even that experimental. It was more edgy. Like, that's it. But man, unfortunately, they are just going to continue this unfortunate, terrible torture. Yeah, well, they love Zelda. They make Zelda games look fantastic all the time. And they at least put Zelda games on the online store. You can't play a Pokemon game on the online store with your online membership. Well, that's technically a lie. You can play Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. But even with that, you need the Nintendo 64 online, which I think is the more expensive one. I can't remember. I still would rather say they have to try. I would say, well, it depends on exactly what you're talking about. But the game itself, I would say they probably underpay people so much. And then just, you know, okay, and then I have all eggs. I don't know. I don't feel like it's probably as much of the workers' fault as it is just the higher-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I don't know. Oh, you mean with Zelda games they have to try? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I understand now. Pokemans would buy shit from a play. Well, and that's what I'm gonna do. And now I understand. And that's what I'm unfortunately going to be doing that. Because it's just like, it's the new Pokemon. It's literally, unfortunately, what a lot of people do. It's the new Pokemon game. Why wouldn't I buy it? You know what I mean? It's like, we should have had this on, like, the first Switch 2 game, in my opinion. I'm praying for Gen 1 through 3 to come to NSO for the 30th. That would be pretty cool, especially with home support. If they're untouched, especially, that'd be really awesome. But I don't know, I feel like that was what I think people expected for the 25th year as well. Was something like that, and then it never happened, so I don't want to get my hopes up. No, not a Gen 1 remake, but the ports. Like, all the ports. Like, the Game Boy ports online, Spleefy. Wait, you think I went past a shiny Scrafty? Oh, no. And now I'm sad. Well, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are kind of bad. They're good for shiny hunting, but they are just a bad game. They wouldn't be paid for. The point is, you get to play Fire Red or Leaf Green or like Red, Blue, Yellow, and Green on what's it called? Well, maybe not Green for us, but for the Japanese, right? Unless they translate it. But Red, Blue, and Yellow on online Game Boy Color or whatever it is. Just having that accessible as it really just should be. I enjoyed the Let's Go games for like the first playthrough, but they, in my opinion, I could not. Like, I already played Pokemon Go at the time. I did not want to come home and play Pokemon Go on my Switch. I don't know. It wasn't my cup of tea completely. Oh no, now they're gonna run into me. Legends Black and White, and that's what we need in my life. And I need some of that in my life, Joshua. I'm right there with you. That's what I need in my life. Like, Legends EA is cool, but where's my Gen 5 Legends game? Where's my Legends Kyurem, okay? Or where's my Black and White 3? How about that? That's what truly matters, okay? They should have given a bunch of Gen 5 Pokemon Megas, okay? That's what this should have been, or at least like they even could have done like a fusion thing, because I want to see a Reshiram, Zekrom, and a Kyurem fused together as they should be. Gen 2 Legends would be cool as well, but dude, Gen 5 is the best gen ever, so I need it. I think Legends games are really cool though, because they can do like Legends games for the main legendaries, and I mean technically if they wanted to, they could probably make like other games about mythicals, even if multiple mythicals are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think honestly, Legends, whatever Gen 7 is gonna be with Ultra Beast, would probably be pretty sick. It would be kind of insane. Pokemon Legends missing though, and that would actually go crazy. They bring out the old graphics for part of the gameplay. It literally goes 2D and everything. You have to do the missing no glitch. That'd be actually awesome. Gen 10 is that saves and wins? Huh? Wins and waves? Or whatever? Who knows, man. I don't believe any form of leaks on Gen 10. I ain't think nobody thinks about that right now. I don't know. Who knows? I haven't looked at any of it though. I'm trying to stay away from leaks as much as possible. I unfortunately know a lot of ZA leaks, but because what sucks is I would love to know what Pokemon are in the DLC getting megas, but then I'm also like, man, it'd be so sick if I just bought the game and found out. You know what I mean? Because as a kid, that's how I like saw some stuff, but I feel like, I mean, I don't know. Because for Black and White, I did like literally go to a game trial thing of it. They had like a thing where they went to like a bunch of different malls around America, and there was one nearby that I went to, and literally I hated it so much, dude. My dad let me play for like 5 minutes, and then he's like, "Oh, you're taking too long. Let's move on," because he thought it was only like a few. Like you weren't supposed to stay on there so long, and I was so sad. I was like, "No, but I'm supposed to play the demo. But I'm supposed to play the demo." It was so sad. So as we walk through the line, I'm just looking around at all the different people playing it, so I can just try to see something. Dude, ZA. Well, I'm hoping it has a lot of time. Like playtime in it. We'll see. I'm kind of interested on how they'll do shiny hunting. I feel like it might only be outbreaks. Well, no. I should rephrase that. I think there'll be random shinies like always, but I don't know if we'll have breeding, so I feel like they almost will just do outbreaks. No, honestly, the leaks be going crazy nowadays. It used to be like barely anything, and now people are like, I have the whole game. They gotta keep, you know, their online clicks going. Oh no. No Scrafty around though. We should. Oh, there's a Scrafty right there. Please do not wake up and run into me. If you're asleep, I don't think you're asleep. Please don't run into me, I beg. Hello, Deerling. Man, I just want one more. Is one more shiny Totodile too much to ask for? 2 in 1 stream? I don't think that's too much to ask for. I think that's about honestly what I could ask for. Dad is just a hater? What does that mean? And what is that? Oh wait, no, I know what you mean now. I'm so sorry. Honest, you know, it'd be like that. I drug him around the store for like an hour and a half, and then we finally got to play the test demo. Maybe even longer than that. I was just so excited. But dude, I want to say we got there extremely early, but it was insanely busy, and you know, we had to do a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And to be fair, you know, he would always have to wake up early in the morning for work. So he had been up since like 4 a.m. He didn't work, but he just, you know, kept his schedule. So he'd been up since like 4 a.m. and it was probably like 3 p.m. by that time, which is normally when he would have been home from work, starting to relax. But, you know, still, young me, dude, I would have gone crazy over actually getting a playtest. Thinking back on it, it is super cool that I was able to do some form of, like, demo for Gen 5. To be able to say that, that's awesome, honestly. And the same day, I specifically remember, this same day, I think I came home, or I'm mixing two memories together, but I think the same day I came home, okay, actually, it may have been the next morning. Maybe I am mixing stuff together, but I just remember the first episode of Gen 5 coming out as well, like the Gen 5 anime. That was like the last generation that I like watched at least some of it when I was younger. Dude, I love that. It was so hype. I was so excited to watch that. Not that hard. PCI, I want to play through GC. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Ordo. They should be able to port a Game Boy game. Especially Game Boy Color. Unless that's not what that means and I'm silly, but... The Blaziken Eye Y is going to be an item in Gen 12 games. Pokemon's Barnes & Noble. Let's go. They got the deal? The sponsorship? Pokemon Barnes & Noble? I will say, I think the ZA Online, as long as like the online scene stays alive and it's just not a bunch of kids, I think the Battle Royale could be pretty cool. For like a bunch of online people, I think that's pretty awesome. I'm very excited about it. And of course, we're gonna try to go for the high ranking at first, you know? We'll have a stream dedicated to it. We'll see how well that goes. I might have to try to plug in an Ethernet. Well, okay, I do have an Ethernet cord plugged in, but we'll have to see. Hatching babies as always, yes, Kaken. But guess what? Guess what, Kaken? Hold on, hold. Take a look. Hold on. At this. It's amazing. We got it about 24 minutes ago. And from the Discord, if I were to post black and white demo, yes. Well, not banned, but I would delete it because that's illegal. It's unfortunately a boy, so I tried to name it Disappointment, and then I pressed X instead, so we renamed it to X. Which I just realized I don't think I ever saved, so let's drop a save. How we doing though, K-Ken? Hopefully we're doing pretty good. I had a very long day at work, but as this week has been. But you know, I got rewarded for it with a Totodile that I accidentally skipped 2 boxes forward. If I would have done it in the proper order, you would have like just missed the shiny. But I went to the second box first instead. Well, I'm glad to hear you're not doing bad, but hopefully things can start to get better for you for sure, because I know definitely not been the easiest. But glad to have you as always. If you could bless me with another shiny Totodile as you come in, that'd be kind of awesome. I'm just saying, I'm being greedy right now. But yeah, that's why, Hordo. It's illegal, and that's bad. So. And that also means no links to things like that. I had to delete something that Flair put before because he didn't know either, but you know, it's a-okay. Thank you for asking first. Sag. I don't bless games for babies, unfortunately. I'm not a baby, though. Oh, you mean just... Oh, this is a game for a baby. I see. And now I understand. What about this like one time? I swear there was one time you gave me this shiny luck. I swear on everything. I just want one shiny Scrafty at least, you know? I supposedly ran by one, which makes me sad. Okay, and he's inside of me. Oh, my bad, she. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Was that one? No, I don't think it was, because it looked, it looked just lighter. It was in the, like, very background. I didn't look over at it. Nah, I don't think it was. I didn't see green. Yeah, no green, unfortunately. He's just a green guy, you know? I'm trying to decide what we do Friday, aka tomorrow. Because now that, especially since I have a shiny Totodile, we won't be shiny hunting. At least I don't believe so. Huh. I could always do Ironmon, as we did get very far. I'm afraid I'm going to be working long tomorrow, and I don't know if I can lock in for Ironmon like that. Like, it makes me scared I make like a massive mistake, and we are so far. I don't want to throw, you know. But I don't know. I could always start a new ROM hack of some sorts. That could be kind of fun. There's so many different ones that I've been wanting to play. I'm glad that I just got to see shiny Chikorita for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't know which one I would choose, because we have like Elite Redux, not Emerald Imperium. Why am I forgetting Run and Bun? There's always good old Radical Red, you know, a classic. And then it's like Baby Sapphire. You can only use Baby Mons. And I want to say there's like a few others as well. So we got an option to choose from, that's for sure. Like ZA competitive locking will only work if they're mid playthrough friendly mode for ranked. I feel like there will be, and I almost feel like they'll make, I don't know, it does say online, doesn't it? In what you put? Because does it specifically say online? Yeah, only in online. I don't know, man. I feel like at some point they'll give them out. I just feel like at first it's only gonna be online. I just don't know. It seems so silly, but like I said, they did it with Shaman and Darkrai. You know, you can only get them for a limited time. So, because I think their thought process, which I don't know, man. Because I was gonna say you can get them in Pokemon Champions for technically free if you. But it's not going to be the same gameplay, you know what I mean? And it's just going to be a Rintelmon. That doesn't go anywhere else. I don't know. I'm going to be so sad. I'm going to make sure I get them. If you can get multiple, that'd be kind of cool. So then you could, like, trade with people, but I highly doubt you can. We haven't gotten it confirmed, but they haven't denied it either. I wonder if they would actually put trading, like, also, like, online, because there's online play. I wonder if they would put trading in this game. That's not been confirmed anywhere, has it? Like, online trading? Like, Wonder Trade or something like that? Because there was no trading in Pokemon Legends Arceus at all, right? There was no online to it at all, right? The Pokemon Company still does limited time Pokemon? Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I can understand limited time shinies. I think that is, if you're gonna shiny lock stuff, that is. I guess I understand those. I would prefer nothing to be shiny locked, and there's only just like special event Pokemon, and how it was in the old days. It's like, oh, they only these event Pokemon can have these specific moves. But then it gets a little wishy-washy of, you know, it was used for competitive edge in the comp scene before. Like Magmar there used to only be, I think it was, okay, hello, I wasn't even touching you. It had like follow me, I want to say, but now it naturally gets it, or it gets it as like an egg move. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. I think they could do something cool for limited time stuff, but locking a Pokemon like their Mega behind it is just absolutely crazy. Or Mythicals behind a random online item that you could only get at the beginning of the time that you got the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because when I heard it came out, because I didn't get it even though I had the games, because when it came out, I thought it was unlimited time. I didn't pay attention. I just heard it was out. And I wasn't really playing the games at the time. I was gonna do a Nuzlocke in my Brilliant Diamond portion. And then I was shiny hunting in my Shining Pearl. I was shiny hunting Palkia. For a while, well, no, actually, I think I was doing restarts for Turtwig in Brilliant Diamond is what it was, not a Nuzlocke. So I think when I did Brilliant Diamond, it was Turtwig hunts, and then Pearl was Palkia hunts. Because I want to eventually hunt Arceus. Yes, sirree. That is one mod that I would love to hunt it on the original game, but they didn't actually come out with the event, so it's technically not legit. Which is another stupid thing, because they did that with Volcanion too, right? Arceus is not shiny locked, no. I do not... They shiny locked... Did they shiny lock anything in that game? I don't know if they shiny locked anything in that game. Unless it was an online update where they shiny locked it, but I know Turtwig isn't shiny locked. If so, I would literally restart and just do the base version that is not updated from online play and shiny hunt it that way. You have to be in Q rank in the story or lower to participate in Pokemon level 40 and lower are legal. Just to be fair to people who want to use Kalos Mech. Well, I don't know what that means. Q isn't too high, probably. I think that is good. Whatever that exactly means, I think that is good. But still stupid that they are locking the megas behind it. But the accessibility isn't too bad. Like for people who have online and can do that for that part. Because just Q, I mean, you just gotta win like a few games. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta win a lot. They just want you to play their game a little bit. You know what I mean? You'll have some losses, but you'll have a bunch of wins. You know what I mean? It'll be something like that. Hopefully, it's not too bad. Imagine hackers in the Legends EA tournaments online. That would make me so sad. I also like how I still turn around to make sure that it's not shiny, even though now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I know what a shiny one looks like. I just gotta make sure, you know. You can never be too safe. You can never be too safe. Basically, Lex experience players can get special starter rocks without the grind of regular competitive. But it still is online, right? Like, it has to be online play still. Okay. Well, that's still pretty cool. Still, I mean, overall stupid, but cool that they did that. Because I was gonna say, there's no way, there's no way it's gonna be crazy skill based like that. You know what I mean? Sleevey, were you talking about Arceus or no? If it is like an online update, which I think you might be right actually. I think they did people stupid and did that, but I saw somebody like actually shiny hunting it on BDSP. Like, oh, Austin John plays. Not Austin John plays. Johnstone. His Gen 4 shiny video has Arceus in it on BDSP. He did a Gen 4 one, right? Or am I thinking of somebody else? And now I'm confused. And now I need to look this up. Hold on. Johnstone. Well, you know what? I just look up Johnstone shiny Arceus. How about that? And I got every shiny Sinnoh Pokemon 7 months ago. There it is.
What's going on, guys?
There it is. And there he is. Amazing. Fantastic. But I still don't know. I'd have to watch it to see if he says that you need to be on a certain version of the game. Yeah, all you have to do, to my knowledge, is get Arceus and Pokemon's Legends ZA, or Legends Arceus, and then bada bing, bada boom, you get the whatever flute. When we do that, though, we gotta decide. Technically, oh, I don't have two. I wonder, I don't have two Elgatos. I wonder if there'd be a way for me to record two things at the same time with one Elgato. But I was gonna say, technically, I could do it on two Switches. I could do it on a Switch 2 and my OLED. We get two Arceus at the same time. That would be kind of epic. Because I have Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I'd have to figure out like a good method for that, but I don't know, man. That kind of sounds legit. I'm kind of down with that. Can you please get away from me? Because if I am right, I also haven't done like anything on my Brilliant Diamond, and I was just shiny hunting Turtwig, so... which I gotta decide if I want to do that as a starter to be able to get to Arceus or what. How many boxes of eggs do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I finish it tonight? I think we will. I think we'll be finishing the eggs tonight. We have what? 2.5 boxes, or is that 3? Yeah, we have 2.5 boxes. Just one more Totodile. That's all we need. Let me get the girl boss, man. Let me get the girl boss. That's all I asked for. I just want the girl boss Totodile. Hello, Lazy Nugget. Guess what? Nugget number 2. And guess what? And guess what? Hold on. Bada bing, bada boom. Look at it. Fantastic. Absolutely amazing. I tried to name it Disappointment, but I pressed the X button instead of B. So, you know. It's now named X. Hopefully we're doing well. People who don't want to do competitive or Pokemon without NSO, post-game only, meaning you can trade a Pokemon holding them back to a new save to have them like a new game plus of sorts. Unless they do the thing, which they probably will on many, if you can even trade for most things. But, what's it called? Where it's not going to obey you. I mean, still technically kind of chill because, you know, if they're high enough level, it doesn't matter, but... I'm not like, I mean, I think Sonic is cool, but I'm not like into Sonic, if that makes sense. Like I've never, the only Sonic game I've been really like played or really into is Sonic Unleashed. The rest I would probably think could give a shot trying, but I don't know like a lot of lore. But Sonic as an IP I think is very cool because it reminds me of like a dragon, like an alt Dragon Ball. You know what I mean? He's down with the sickness, and I hope not actually. I know that's like a reference to a lyric from a band, but I don't want to be sick. It's very bad and not cool. Wait, did I just see a shiny Scrafty over there? And wait a second. No, I don't think I saw green. But then again, I don't know. The grass is in my way. If you can make an OC, what animal would you make it? Hey, that's a shiny Scrafty right there. And it's a girl boss. Let's go. My first instinct would be some form of cat, if I'm gonna be so real. Because I like cats. Let's go. I have the Sega. I wanted to play the original Sonic game, and I thought that would be on the Sega Genesis Online. But there's a Sega Genesis Online you can get on your Switch too. I think it might be also on the Switch One, but I think it's with the like Super Online thing. And I wanted to play the original Sonic, but I didn't see it on there. I'd make a cricket. Honestly, that's awesome. That's pretty sick. I just think of low kicks, but that also kind of scares me because it's a bug. And when I think of like a bug face, it's scary. Like a big version of that would be scary. And this is gonna be Girl Boss. Because we already have Girl Boss, now this is Girl Boss. I'm not like scared of and I pressed X, and I pressed X, and I pressed X. I'm not like scared of bugs. But I just don't, you know what, like, bugs are chill as long as they're not on me, okay? And they're not massive and in front of me. But, like, I mean, if I think of a giant bug, I get a little freaked out, I can't lie. I don't really get the reference, but I do know it, you know what I mean? I got into Sonic and Sega Racing All-Stars. Is that the new Sonic game, or is that one of the... or no, that's not the new Sonic game, right? Because they have a new Sonic Racing game, which apparently is pretty sick. I've never seen... well, not a roach that can fly, but I've seen, like... you know, like... other bugs that are beetle-esque. Or, like, similar to roach fly, which debatably would be, like... sort of cricket-esque because they can jump and kind of, you know, they don't be like flying though, right? But can't they like do some gliding of some form, or am I thinking of just like grasshoppers and lotuses? Let bro evolve? No, he's staying. There's no crocodile to be having in this house. He's gonna be a Totodile, and that is it. That is final. He will not evolve. He is too young. He needs to mature. He's not ready to enter the world of Crocodile. I've seen a few, and that's terrifying. Like an actual cockroach, or just like in the roach family? Because I've seen some cockroach, because they were at my university. It was very, you know, awesome is a word you could use, but I was literally going to the restroom at a urinal, and then all of a sudden... water just starts flooding in from underneath the stall that was next to me. It was not a fun time, and I ran away. And then when the water receded a tad, there was 3 cockroaches just upside down, and I took a video of it, and I was just like, "What the heck?" And that's the only time I've seen a cockroach, and it wasn't cool. Excuse me. But I personally don't know if I know any other type of roach, if there is. At least insect-wise. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Maybe only like one person gets that. Is one more shiny tonight too much to ask for? Kind of Blackwood. Oh my goodness! I heard. I follow. Oh, I wonder what his name is. I can't remember. Super cool guy though. I follow him on Instagram, and he actually just posted a video, and he hates spiders. But he's like, I had to let this beauty crawl on me and show you guys that, you know, even a black widow, they aren't that dangerous unless they're, like provoked. And even then, they would rather run away. And he's like, it's also a misconception of not all the time are they actually as venomous. Some people could just feel like a light pinch and the venom may not actually affect them too bad. But other people can, it can be pretty severe. But he was like, I can't remember entirely, but I think just explaining how exactly the venom works and everything. And the black widow almost crawled up his shirt because it went from his hand all the way like onto his shirt down to like the bottom of where his shirt and pants meet, and almost crawled up it. At the end of the video, the person who was recording it goes, "Oh no!" and then the video stops. And I'm just like, "Oh my goodness." Once saw a roach on my wall, tried to hit it down with my shoe, it dodged and started flying. I'm gonna have to show you a picture of the fly. Please no. Honestly, I'm sorry to hear that, but now I'm terrified. And now I'm terrified. Is there a Scrafty inside me? Yes. Let's see. I might check the map to see if there's anything else. I'd love to get one more shiny Scrafty. But I hate how aggressive they are. That's the one thing about shiny hunting aggressive Pokemon while I'm also egg hunting. Is it's just annoying because we waste time by all the encounters that we run into. But we theoretically could double the shiny. It's more or less just 2 different chances at a shiny, but double the shiny. One, two, three, four, 5. We still have 2 boxes left? Okay, okay. I might just start running around. I think that's what we're gonna do. I guess it's gonna be in Kitakami, or Blueberry Academy, I mean, because I have Pokemon here that I need still for even Pokedexes. That if we see, I guess, would be fine to have. And there's starters here that we can just randomly run by. But I'm gonna try to focus on hatching the eggs, rather than anything else, I think, is gonna be the play. Like any other shiny, I should say. My favorite Mario game would be Mario Odyssey. It's the only one that, well, that's not entirely true of the only one I've ever played to like an almost full extent. It's the only one I've ever watched content-wise so much. But I played Super Mario World on Game Boy, technically Color. Like I played it on my Game Boy Color, but I don't know which one it is. I wonder if it's in my drawer. I could probably look for it. And then actually one that I can see in my drawer. I played Mario Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. I had to share it with my sister, and I remember that being a really fun game. I've not played it again, but as a kid, I remember that being a really fun game. And then other than that, it's just basically been, I've played a bit of Mario 64, but mainly just Mario Odyssey. There's a Super Mario World port on GBA. It wasn't Game Boy Advance, I know that. I I kind of want to look for it real quick. Let's see. It could be in this drawer over here. Give me 1 second. Let's see. I found my Dragon Ball Z collectible card game. Huh. Oh, holy moly! I can't believe I didn't think of this. I also, the other Sonic game that I was actually super into was Sonic Rush Adventure. I just found it on the DS. Yo, what's going on, Frankie? It's been a minute. How you doing? Currently looking for a Game Boy game in my drawer. So I'm not at my desk. I cannot find it though, I don't think. Sad. Oh, I found it. Super Mario Land. And it is for the Nintendo Game Boy. That Sonic game, I remember playing the shit out of that Sonic game, bro. I remember playing the shit out of that Sonic game, man. When I wasn't playing Pokemon, I was playing that. I still play Pokemon more, but Cheese. Hopefully that means you're doing good, because Cheese is good, I would say. Oh, guess what, Frankie? I don't know if you've been here. I think you were here on one of the streams when we got the shiny Tepig, right? Or that we had already had one, but we now got all of them. Also, oh, I did show Nugget too. We got all of them. There they are. Fantastic. So we're just hatching the rest of the Totodile eggs and just running around. Just some chill awesomeness, one could say. One could say. But, one other thing about the Sonic thing, unless the Sonic game isn't labeled Sonic, and it actually is, I'm really mad that the Sega Genesis Online does not have the original Sonic. It has Sonic 2, or Sonic Adventures 2, I don't know. It has something on it that's just like Sonic 2. And it makes me sad, because I'm like, dude, I just wanted to play the original Sonic game. Yeah, no, I know. I'd noticed at least, you know, I hadn't seen you in a minute. But we got all of them. The Totodile took a while. A long while at that, unfortunately. Yo, I just realized, I think I just saw a short notification pop up on my phone. Tomorrow, oh wow, I may have to go out and get this. Tomorrow, you're able to get the codes for Shiny Koraidon and Miraidon if you're in the US from a GameStop. That's awesome. I work from home tomorrow, so I honestly might. I gotta pre-order Legends ZA as well. So if the GameStop near me is still open, I might go to it, honestly. Because that would be kind of awesome. What would be crazy if I did the code on stream and I did it so slow that somebody else took it before me? I'd be so sad. Okay, we got 2 boxes and 4 eggs. Should finish them all tonight. I just gotta go fast. Does anybody here play the Kirby games? I've never played Kirby games myself. The only like exposure I had to Kirby was Super Smash Bros. Or just Smash Bros in general, because I also have the Nintendo 64 Smash Bros. But that was also my first exposure to Link as well. The only thing that I knew before that was Mario, because they didn't have Pokemon in that, right? There was no Pokemon trainer in that, I don't think. I think Kirby's in that one, right? That I'm just thinking. I'm pretty sure Kirby's in that one, right? Kirby games are also, yeah, no, Kirby, I was gonna say, there are certain things that it's like, oh, that, I could see how it could be fun, though. Like, I just wish, I mean, it seems like some of them could be semi-hard boss fights, and, you know, I haven't played the games myself, but a lot of the gameplay seemed very, I mean, it's like a platformer, you know what I mean? So, I could see it being entertaining, at least. I don't think I'd hate it, though. Because they would be fun to do, like, speedruns on as well. But that's why I've watched Philbo. Which one have you played, Nugget? 2? And would you recommend them? I kind of thought about playing whatever one was on the Nintendo 64 online. Unless there's multiple. But I was currently playing through Zelda. Is it Link's Awakening? I can't remember which one it is, but I was currently playing through that. The one on 64? Oh, awesome. Is it fun? Because I planned on trying to play it, because I think it's online. I think they have it on the online Switch store. Well, I shouldn't say store. Online Switch dock ports that you can play if you have the online membership. The one thing that always hinders me from playing old games is it's old games, and I'm spoiled by a lot of these new games and their mechanics, that it makes me sad. Because even like Mario 64, I was still like, dude, Odyssey is just the better version of it, which is like, okay, obviously, it's like a newer game, so it's gonna have better qualities. It's pretty much like an advanced version of Mario 64, but Mario 64 still has a lot of charm to it. Like, it really does. It's a pretty fun 3D platformer, especially for being on the Nintendo 64. That's kind of it's kind of insane, honestly. Let me heal up Talonflame. He deserves it. That was Nintendo 64 was my first console, but that was because my father had it. Like first like home console. I don't know if I played a Game Boy Color first. I'd assume not. I assume my dad had it, and then I eventually got a Game Boy Color. But I also got GoldenEye, which was like I was playing FPS from the young days, you know? I played GoldenEye against my dad, which was super fun. It's 007 GoldenEye. Loved playing that game. Me and my friend would, dude, it was so good. Me and my friend, like, that was my neighbor that lived 2 houses down. We would always play that. And then once I got a PlayStation 2, then it was Star Wars Battlefront 2. Dude, that game was amazing. Absolutely fantastic. And I did not have online, which I heard people said the PS2 had online. And then I've heard it didn't, and then I heard it did, but I've never actually looked it up. I just think that's crazy. I've never looked at the back to see if there's like an Ethernet port or something. And if it didn't, I got lied to. I don't know. I didn't think it did. I didn't think it was on the Xbox game because Xbox had online, but I mean, you know, a simple search of the Google. Did PS2 have online? The PlayStation 2 offered functionality through supported games and internet connection. Yeah. Yeah. It did. Wow. That's awesome. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I guess because maybe Xbox was bigger at the time for like online games just because of like Halo. Right? Final Fantasy 11. Ooh. You know, that makes sense. That makes sense. Dude, that probably went crazy on the PS2. Dude, that, oh, I wish I was. Oh my goodness. PS2 MMO? Holy. That was probably like peak gaming, man. I've only ever gotten into one MMO, which was Black Desert Online, but I fell off a while ago. I got like a glitch, like a long time ago at this point. I got a glitch to where, probably like 2019. I couldn't progress in the story. And I'd even bought like, I want to say DLC for it, if they had that, or they just had an expansion of the story where there was like a new content, I want to say, or something. There was like, or just like a new area, and I couldn't get to it because I was stuck. Or maybe it was just farther into the base game, but I couldn't get to it because I was stuck on story. That just wasn't doing good. What? Well, do you mean PS3? There's no way a game released on the PS2 in 2013? That was PS3 era, no? And now I'm confused. I know nothing about Final Fantasy, I will say. Oh! Oh, so you're saying it started on the PS2 and then converted over to the PS3? No, and now I'm confused. But you said it is. You still said it is, and now I'm confused. It was only ever on PS2. Oh, but it still lasted 11. It's like 12 years. But then you said which was an MMO, and then you said it is still running, and then that's why I'm confused. Because there's no way it's still running on PS2. Oh, and I didn't see you say you and your cousin played GoldenEye. Dude, it's such a good game. Yes, because it's on PC? Oh. Did it... Was it, like, just, not crossplay then? I'm assuming they couldn't do that at that time, especially. But I've never heard of an MMO on a console like that, so I'm curious if they had it, like, on the same servers somehow. I imagine not. It probably had to be built different. It was crossplay? That's kind of insane. Dude, they were really ahead of their time. That's kind of a baller. Is that how they did it with... I mean, was there any other MMOs like that? I have played Wizard 101. Yes, indeed. I was a Wizard 101 specialist back in the day. I wouldn't say specialist, but connoisseur. I had some health issues in 3rd grade, so I stayed home a lot for like part of the year. And holy moly, the amount of Wizard... I wasn't even near you. The amount of Wizard 101 that I played... Crazy. I was notified by a meme that Wizard 101 still exists because one of their workers like hated working there and posted a bunch of just like system messages that said curse words to kids, and it's just like, oh shit. They were because it was stuck on PS2. It ended up being held back in terms of updating graphics and systems. I see. I never wanted to pay for Wizard. I never could pay anything. I was a free-to-play player. Free-to-play, very different than I'm on Dokkan. Yeah, Wizard 101 is apparently still around. Unless I was, like, massively gaslit, which could be true. I don't know if I remember what 10Q is, and now I'm confused. I couldn't have any paid content, so I didn't know like anything. I remember being so jealous of people's like pets you could get, because like the free ones were cool. Well, I think you still had to have like in-game money, right? To buy them. But like the stuff you could buy with in-game money compared to real money, I'm pretty sure was super awesome. That or I was just bad at the game and there wasn't any of that. I just remember the pets. It was very epic. Because I want to say I had some form of a dragon. Like little baby dragon. Okay, and you're inside of me, Lilio, and why? And why? Who do you think you are? I am? Okay, alright, buddy. Alright, pal? I always wanted to play World of Warcraft, but never did. K-Ken plays WoW. Hey, fun fact, K-Ken plays WoW. He's a WoWer. I've seen gameplay. It looks cool, but dude, it just seems like I already... oh, we still have a whole box. I already play games 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with my friends, and I hardly have time. So it just seems like I would just not have enough time if I try to dedicate myself to an MMO. If I try to go to any MMO, it would probably be back to Black Desert Online, because I did enjoy that game. How many hours did you say you have, K-Ken? You've been playing for at least... Is it at least 8 or is it double digits? I want to say 11 years, but I can't remember what you said now. I know it was a pretty long time, because I believe I asked your hours and you couldn't check at the time, but you said how many years you've been playing for. Off and on since vanilla. And I don't know what that means. And well, I don't know the time frame for that, but I assume that means like when the game first came out. Maybe not the beta, but the beginning. Well, no, I understand that. It just like the year it came out was I didn't know. After watching the one South Park episode, I wanted to play even more, and I don't watch South Park, so I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm sure it was probably a funny episode. My friends watch South Park, so I've seen like some clips. I just only watch anime because I'm a loser. Started in like 2005. Oh, damn! So it is double digits, but I was so wrong. That's a W right there. I honestly played more Final Fantasy XI than WoW. Did you just, do you still have like your account on the servers or no? On like PC servers or no? I can't go that high for the next note. It's so sad. I really wish there was like a game that I could be like that with, honestly. I haven't watched anime in about 2 days. Because I've been busy and tired. Is that Terraria music is what this is? I love my Gen 5, man. It's so good. I've always played the 11 PC version, but yes, it's the same account. I see. Dude. So do you just occasionally hop on then? But play WoW more? As of recent? Because I don't think I remember you ever saying you've been playing Final Fantasy 11, but I have remembered you saying you play WoW. Also, does that mean they have like content updates all the time for both for 11? I mean, I know they have content updates for WoW, I believe. Obviously, it's still going, but I didn't know they would have something like that for Final Fantasy. Occasionally I'll go back to 11, but I think I'll quit forget at this point. I feel pretty done. Damn, I mean, it's sad to a point, but that's, I mean, you enjoyed the game, so I think that's cool. Still do minor updates, I see. At least they're not, like, selling out and adding more stuff as long as people pay, which is cool. Because don't they have like, other Final Fantasy MMOs out anyways? Is that shiny? Nope. Brother's floating! He's floating! Final Fantasy 14, which is very, very popular. When did that come out? Oh, and my ear hurts, and my ear is hurting. I love having sinus problems. Pokemon got an MMO. Well, it's Poke MMO, I think is legit, specifically what it's called, but it's not an official MMO. But it's, I think, an MMO-esque, yeah. If you're referring to that. Pokemon made like an official, like, Pokemon version of Animal Crossing to a degree as well. If you haven't seen that, Pokopia or something like that, Pokopia, something like that. Which I guess I will be trying. I don't really play Animal Crossing, but I feel like I'm obligated to try it, you know? Oddish! Hello. Hello, Oddish. Hello, Oddish. Oddish is another shiny that's just green like Hoppip, right? It would be on my hate tier list, I guess. To a degree. I love Gen 5 music, it's so good. That's a long story, but it came out in like 2010. Oh, wait, is that the one where people didn't like it, so they like rolled it back? Or something like that? And then they came out with it again? Or am I crazy? Then, yeah. Yeah, okay, I didn't read the rest of your message. And then now I read it, because you said that. I don't remember... Dude, I watched a video on that recently, I want to say. What's your idea, Nugget 2? I swear I watched a video on that recently, and I don't know whose video it was. And I don't remember why I was watching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't remember why I was watching Final Fantasy stuff, but I know I was. For whatever reason. What is that? Oh, that's a Froakie! Another Froakie here. Well, that just depends on what I play. Because if I'm playing some hard Ramak Nuzlocke, I'm definitely not going to use weak Pokemon. That would just be sad, and I would suffer. funny you say that though, because I did do a video. I did do a video idea that I didn't end up editing. I started to, and then I felt bad because I messed up. I did Pokerogue, but I can only use. I used what Wolfie VGC considered to be the worst Pokemon, and I did a team of that. And I specifically could not evolve. I had to keep Tranquil as Tranquil. I couldn't evolve it into Unfezant. And then I had to keep... What is... Two Cannons pre-Evo? Whatever Two Cannons pre-Evo was, I had to keep that as that. Because he specifically said this guy right there. Trumbeak. I had to keep it as Trumbeak. So, you know... Pokemon Dread, I've never heard of that. Oh, what I want to do! Oh my gosh. I know what I'm doing Friday. Oh my gosh. Why didn't I think of this? Dude, it's perfect for me. Pokemon All In. It is a Pokemon game that is all gambling. Literally a Pokemon game that's all gambling. That I can't wait for. That's what I gotta do, man. Holy moly. I'll have to look up Dregs, but I got a long list of games that we're going to play. We were going to do one that would technically fit your bill, that Alan recommended, Pyro. It's Pokemon, it's like Baby Sapphire. You can only use like Baby Mons. So it would technically be what you speak of. But it would be like a, we'd do it as like a Nuzlocke. Flygon HQ, if you know who that is, did it. Baby game day, exactly. We will truly be in baby game mode, playing baby game on baby game day. It would. And that's awesome. And that's awesome. I didn't know the shiny looked like that. Wait, that's awesome. Let's go. Dude, I'll take that every day. I was about to say, that Meowstic don't look right. Let's go. Dude, 3 shinies in a day? Not even 2 hours? Hour and a half? And all these Totodile are gonna evolve. And all these Totodiles are gonna evolve. And all these... Okay. Alright. We got a lot of press and B to do, I guess. Dragon's a Pokemon game where they're nothing but weak Pokemon, but the evil team for the ROM have... Okay, so it's like Baby Sapphire stuff as well. I want to... Okay, well, I don't want to name this anything, I guess. That's awesome. Dude, I'll take that every day. It makes me feel like I've probably missed so many shiny Pokemon that are just around. Are you in the Discord, Nugget? Because I have a game recommendation thingy. Just in case I forget. But I might just do a tab of it to look it up. Do you know what base game it uses as the ROM hack? Like what region it's based in? Or is it like its own thing? Kind of like Pokemon Reborn would be. And I did not mean to do that. And now I don't know. Actually, it should be... Is it this? Yeah, okay. Nice, that's awesome. I'm so glad I did that. Okay, hold on. We do this, and then we do this, and then we do... I want to move this down. I want to put all my shiny legends together. This be 3, and then that'd be 3, so it would be 4. But I think I'd rather have them together still. Where is he? Where is the last one? Which one am I even missing here? Chien Pao? Where's my Chien Pao? Where is he? Oh, there he is. No, he's not. No, he isn't? What? Oh, there he is. I hate this shiny so much. Nice. Another one for the books. Do you know if it uses like Pokemon Emerald or something for it though? You know what I'm saying? No, not Pokemon Baby Sapphire, Spleefy. Pokemon Drag. Pokemon Drag. Although, hey, I can't blame you. I can't blame you for also saying that, because honestly, that'd be some shit I'd say. I really can't blame you for that one. Pokemon Drug? I mean, that's literally how I've thought about it in my head this whole time. I can't lie. I'm just gonna do... No, I'm not actually gonna do that. Let's go to the ice biome. Fuck it. We ball. Pokemon Drug and Alcohol. Now those are some games. Pokemon Gambling and Debt. We buy Pokemon Gambling, so we don't buy Pokemon Debt, so then we profit. Why can you not... Brother! Grab the wall! Why can't I... What? Hello? Oh wait, this is the edge of the world. That's the... Okay. Alright, okay. You know what? That's on me. Hey. Hey. That's on me. I thought that was the ice region over there. I wasn't looking at my mini-map. You know, that's on me. That's my bad. And this is exactly why Spleefy thought I was talking about Baby Sapphire. Pokemon Chips and Slots? Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, that's a hard one. I would have to choose Chips, because then I can play Roulette. But Slots are also amazing. Mush Peas! Brother, I'm yapping. I said your name right when you sent that. You gotta give me some time, man. Hopefully you're doing good, though. That sounds like you're doing good. That's pretty awesome, I must say. But to answer your community comment, yes, I've been working a lot. Unfortunately. I meant to respond. Just to inform you, I think you stopped in on a few other ZA streams. I should say ZA streams. ZA sharp. But we got them! Boom! 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 We got them all! I think Gen 2 with other Gen... And now I'm confused. Huh. It's gotta be its own, like thing specifically then. And it doesn't use, like, a base game. Like, you don't patch a base game. I know. We had a few Totodile eggs left, so we're going through and hatching those. Finishing those up. I still am trying to decide if I want to try to do some outbreak hunts of the Kalos starters just to do it. I think that could be pretty fun. But I really, the Pokemon All In, I think is gonna be awesome. I totally forgot about the Pokemon Gambling that I could do. I completely forgot about it. Oh, have you only watched it? I see, I see. Who did you watch play it? Nugget? Which means if you could, like, bless us with, like, one... Well, it would be 4 shinies in under 2 hours, which is kind of crazy. But if you could bless us with, like, one more Totodile shiny, that go kind of crazy. Specifically a female Totodile. I want a girl boss, please. I don't know who that is. I might look him up, though. Just to see some gameplay of it. I might gotta do that. Oh, listen, I'm sorry. I'm still a Tepig hater. I'm choosing Chikorita all day. Every day. Although I do think, honestly, that Emboar's probably gonna have the best Mega out of all of them. No, I think it's a very normal take to say that Embor's a bad starter. I'm sorry. I think you're on the opposite side of that. Like, Pignite is hated by so many people. And it, like, ruins... I would say Chestnut is more hated on. But... I love grass types. I'm a grass lover. But if I don't pick a grass type, I pick a fire. There has been not a single game that I have played where I've chosen a water starter other than no, I still chose Litten. I would say, I don't know, I like Decidueye, I like Incineroar. Primarina, I like as well. None of them, to me, it feels like I don't have a favorite between them. So I would do like a Prim gameplay. But if I'm gonna choose Gen 6, I gotta choose Delphox. I love Delphox. It's amazing. And that's what I'm doing in a modified Pokemon. Brick Bronze game, buffed Tepic like a lot. 20 attack and 60 speed. Wasn't its problem is it had no defense, and it had like... It has good attack and special attack, super slow, and had high HP, right? And then no defense. But 60 speed is crazy good. Yeah. But it doesn't have like it doesn't have like 65 in Spadef and physical defense, I want to say. It's something crazy low like that. It's like base 105. Now that's respectable. That's very respectable. That's why, hopefully, with the Mega, they redistribute the stats and they choose it. Because, I mean, okay, it's cool that it's a mixed attacker, but that means it's never competitively viable. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For the most part, you know what I mean? Because mostly competitive-wise, you want like, or really to... I mean, it can be viable in a Nuzlocke, even without, like, buffs to a degree. If... because like you can choose, oh well, I'm gonna go physical with this so that way I can one shot with a band, or I'm gonna go special with this so I can one shot with specs. You know what I mean? Like, you do those options if you can live a hit, or if something is slower than you. If something is slower, it probably means it's bulkier than you though, and you may not kill it. But I mean, that's why you specs or band. But it's just like, I don't know, man. It would never be my first choice at all. It would be towards the end. It is probably the starter line that I would like the least, debatably. The title goes to that. Or I'm an Infernape hater as well. I don't hate him, he's just my least favorite in that gen. And it's just like, I'm never really gonna choose him over any of the other Gen 4 starters. I'm sorry. I'd rather choose Turtwig over either of them, but Empoleon's also sick. I also hate the Gen 5 monkeys. But I love Zarude's design, and I love the... Are they Gen 7 monkeys or Gen 8 monkeys? Oranguru and Passimian? I love those. And I love the Mankey line. Okay, I see. I first saw them in Gen 8. That's why I say that. Ooh. You know what a sick feature would be? In ZA, if they do have egg hunting, if it's like you can wait to hatch them all at once and you could have more than, like, you had a specifically like an egg sack or something, you know what I mean? That could be kind of cool. That way you can still have your party or something. Maybe it'd make it too broken, but egg hunting is still like the slowest thing. So and for the most part, they have outbreaks of almost everything else. So it's like you really don't egg hunt at all if you're really being optimal. But I like the egg hunt challenge. You know, it's a nice vibe. It's a nice vibe. Let me make arm thrust is with a 25 power. Twin needle is base 50, and Beedrill also got. Did they buff the speed and attack? Did it just make it like the Mega? Goober. Goober, guess what? Goober, guess what? What? I don't know. Maybe that we got all the shinies. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. We're just finishing up the Totodile eggs. How are we doing? Hopefully doing good. Mega is not buffed, I don't think. What? Wait, can you get the Mega in that thing? Or are you just saying like it's... I mean, I could see it being an Elite Four option depending on what the Elite Four is. Simply because of how good the Mega is. Oh, okay, yeah. No, then I'm not surprised. I mean, because that's basically... The fact that they buffed Twin Needle as well... But I mean, it's debatably if there's a dark, a psychic, I mean, even if there's fairy, because you can use like, I don't actually know what poison move it would know. I mean, I know it knows a good poison move for sure. There's no way it doesn't, you know. So I can see it being very, very, very viable regardless of that. Since it's also, if it was double battles, I wouldn't use it. It's very frail. But singles, really good mon for singles. Ridiculously fast and great attack. And if you have something in that you could Fell Stinger as well, dude, get that attack buff. Oh, I guess Poison Jab. Yeah, that's like what, base 75 80 power probably ish, something like that. I may be thinking of Radical Red. Pretty baller. Hey, love to hear you're good, Goober. I'm glad you're doing good. I haven't seen you say balls in a while, and it honestly made me kind of sad. I really needed that, you know? Is that a Chinchou out of water? No, it's not, but I thought it was. I was gonna say, bro, who's gonna die, man? Get back in the water. I do need... thank you, Goober. I appreciate that. Slab. Thank you, Goober. I appreciate that. I don't know what I would have done without it, honestly. Dondodon? Wait, Dondodon? That's what I see there. I know that's not what you said, but Dondodon? Wait, new Dondodon episode today, or is that on Fridays? No, that was the... Oh, last... Dang it, I forgot the last episode was last Friday. Oh, and now I'm sad. And now I'm sad. And now I'm sad. Vulpix! Hello? Hello, wait before you go to bed. Look! Look! Thank you for stopping by. We got him! Alright, that's kind of out of pocket. All they did was kiss, but yeah. Thank you for stopping by. On the fantastic day. Yes, they are beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. They are my children. Even if I hate the Tepig line, they are my children. I just love that, what's her face? Blew up the house after seeing it. That was fantastic. With pink-haired girl still inside of it. Good night, Vulpix. Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad I was able to show you the shinies. And we're gonna get one more before we end. Once we get done with the eggs, I will be skedaddling though, because it's getting late. 4 or 5? What does that mean? Fantastic 4? Wait, fantastic? Wait, I get it. I get it now, and I get it. Dude, if only there was a 4 emoji for the hand. I follow some like person who makes so many Fantastic 4 memes. Wait, don't go inside of me, Scyther. I would... Please don't. Please, I'm scared. Please. Help. He was gonna go inside of me if I paused. And then I'd be in a battle when I exited, and I wouldn't like that. It happened with all the Scrafty when we were shining on in the Scrafty. Here, I'm gonna warp real quick to the ice biome because I wanted to be in the ice biome. You heard me. 6-7. Hey, true, Goober, true. I said 6-7 on a Counter-Strike game, and I got told I was too old to be saying all that. And I'm like, dude, I'm not that old. And then my buddies go, yeah, you are. Shut up. And I'm like, oh, okay. Nah, you're right. That's my bad. Yeah, no, you're right. That's my bad. I can't remember why I said it. I swear it was like, it was not because of no reason, though. I think. It may have just been for no reason, which also made it even worse, but... Shiny Piplup before we leave, too? Another shiny water tonight? Water starter tonight, perchance? Unc well, I am actually about to be an Unc here soon. Official Unc status, so... You're pushing 30? I'm not... Hey, listen. Listen. My sister is literally like 2.5 years older than me, man. Okay, she's pushing 30. I'm a ripe young 25. Now go become a dad? No, I'm okay. That's a lot of responsibility that I do not want. It's okay. I've been called worse. He likes raising eggs instead of raising children. I would have to say yes, because these are disposable. Okay, do we gotta put the grandpa emoji after that? We can't even put the Unc emoji? Not even the Unc emoji? Why you gotta be doing me like this, Goober? This is a tragedy. This is a tragedy. Listen, I'm not that old, okay? My knees barely hurt, okay? And I only have arthritis in one hand. Okay? I've stopped growing? I believe so, yes. But I haven't started shrinking yet. I haven't grown at all since, like, I was, like, 17. I've stayed, like, 5'11". Sure, buddy? Alright. Okay. Confident 5'3", that's insane. And that's insane. I am not short. I am not uber tall, but I am above average height. Just barely. I am 5'11". I hate that I'm not 6 foot because literally, on, like, you know, because I've used dating apps before. On dating apps, girls be like, oh, don't message me unless you're 6 foot. I'm like, brother, I am 5'11". But I know one of them is gonna be like, you're not 6 foot, I'm not talking to you. And I'm just like, okay. Alright, man, sure. So you're short? No, I'm not short. No, I'm not short. Listen, I've only seen memes. I think... I need to take a drink. You're taller than me? Listen, I don't think it's too... crazy to say you're taller than me, but at the same time, I wouldn't laugh at someone my height because I am above average height. That's all I'm saying. Is that a shiny Beldum? No. I thought that was shiny at first, so I thought that was silver. Tell me that doesn't look... The only thing is the eye's not right? Yo, tell me that doesn't look shiny in the snow. Don't tell me it doesn't look shiny. That was... Like, it does look shiny. You're not gonna, because now you're gonna say, and exactly. And there it is. I knew you were gonna say some shit like that. It is not my eyesight is fleeting. It looked shiny. Listen, I'm not gonna let you gaslight me here. It looks shiny. 4 eyes? I do not have glasses, thank you. I definitely don't have 20/20 vision, though, I'll be honest. But I don't got glasses, man. I am glass free. I don't need them. No, I don't. Not yet, not yet. I can't even lie. I probably will at some point because my dad has glasses, and then my mom started using reading glasses, but she's like, oh no, dude, if she heard me, she'd be mad. I can't remember what her age. She's like 50, 73. She's 52. But she's been using them for like a few years now, like 2 years. Just wear shoes that are 1 inch so you gain height, but then that's disingenuous. She's so young. I mean, she did have me and my sister at a pretty like relatively young age, like early 20s, right? I think my sister at 23 and me at 25, 27. Me at 27, my sister at 24, something like that, right? Something like that. So, wait a second, did I do my math right? Yeah, no, 27 for me, and then like 24, yeah, I'm pretty sure 24 for my sister. So, my father is like 7 years older. If you think that's crazy, my grandparents were almost 10 years apart. Well, they didn't met till my mom was like 23, so they met at a bar. And it's not too uncommon, I hope you know, Mush Bees. Well, I have no more eggs. I thought you said 70? Oh. No, I did say 7. And then, like I said, my grandparents were almost like 10 years apart. On my dad's side. And it's my grandma that was older than my grandpa. My grandpa slayed, you know what I'm saying? He was a young king, young king. He liked them older women, you know? Who had kids at that. My grandparents met in high school. Apparently my grandpa thought it would be funny to sit in her spot. So that's awesome. Wait, that's awesome. That's actually epic. Hey, he was doing that because, what's it called? He probably thought she was hot. So, I mean, it worked for him. It worked for both of them at the end of the day, but... Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. It is later than I originally was gonna stream, with how late I got home. So, thank you guys for coming. You should leave a like if you haven't already, but if you have, thank you so much. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be live tomorrow with something. It might be Ironmon. It'll be something. It'll be something, but thank you guys for coming out. I'm gonna talk to my friends for a minute and then go to sleep. So, thank you guys. Have a good night. Thank you for coming. Why does it say launch OBS? And I'm so confused. And I can't see my OBS. And I'm so confused. Okay, well, good night.